All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are blessed. All right? As the Bitcoin price has dumped a lot after the tariff news yesterday, after the weekend pump and dump, and there's rumors of inside trading, and honestly, it seems kind of that way, guys. But I am in a fresh long right now, taken about an hour ago in the Kaspa Crew VIP Discord over at jasonkaspertrading.com. I told everybody, hey man, I'm taking a long on Bitcoin right now. Right now, for the following reasons we're going to talk about it. By the way, if you want to trade over on BLOFIN, they're currently offering 10% cash back, VIP 2-level fees, and a $1,000 future bonus, and a chance to win all these prizes. Link in the pinned comment and description. Also, WEEX is the lowest fees you can possibly have without KYC. Make sure to check it out. We're going to be talking about the Bitcoin price. We're going to be talking about what is happening. We're going to be talking about the potentials. Oh man, we're getting another little pump. Right now, we're up $2,000 in profit. Already locked in 1,000, baby. Man, you know, it's been a tough time for me. Your boy JC, you know, I've taken some losses this week. Here's my trades this week. All right? Taking some losses, taking some wins. All right? Taking some losses, taking some wins. Overall, I think, let's see. What am I up? Like almost 8 minus. So let's say I'm up 5K. All right? I'm up 5K guaranteed for the week, baby. That's really not since Monday. That's since 7 days ago, because BLOFIN only shows you the last 7 days, but here we go, baby. Took a loss yesterday, but now we're pumping. All right? Let's check out the order flow quickly, guys. We're above the VWAP for the day. Open interest on the decline. All right, but we do have some bullish CVD forming here just ever so slightly, so we got to shout out everybody in the chat. Got to give a major shout out right now to JCK Brennan. Giveaway day. WEEX is down. You can't cash out? Really? WEEX forced you to KYC? What? Jacob, is this true? What the heck? I got to talk to them, man. I didn't know. Trump just threatened more tariffs on Canada. Oh my goodness. It's going to cost even more money to go to Tim Hortons and get myself a nice maple donut and a medium coffee. Shout out to Richie. Can you change the way you pick the winner of the giveaway? Shout out to CryptoFace. CryptoFace made more than 300K in a day. That's insane, man. Shout out to my man CryptoFace. And by the way, market Cipher, man. Best indicator on TradingView. Link in the description. Shout out to Bullish on Parade. Shout out to Sproken XXX. Shout out to Gordon Sorsen. Do I have a connected WEEX? They literally just robbed me. Yeah, I do have a connected WEEX. Are you in my Discord? Because if you are, in the free Discord, there's a WEEX support channel right in there, alright? Shout out to Greg Go Forth. Shout out to Smell the Seat. Do I ever sprint? Yes, I love to do hill sprints on the homestead. Shout out to Joe Potter, Trump and Dump Baby. Shout out to Tom Crown. He says, turns out 2025 is a scam. Guys, smash up the likes because we are going to do a $1,000 giveaway today. But we're going to give it some time. We want to get some more likes up in here first, alright? Shout out to Thank You. He says, blessed is the Lord, the Holy One. Blessed be He. Shout out to Joe Potter. Shout out to Yusef TR. Shout out to Investment Time. Shout out to One Hype Soul. What's Gucci, my man? Yo, everything's Gucci, bro. This t-shirt is Gucci. This hat is Gucci. These Apple wired head pods are Gucci brand as well as this microphone is also Gucci brand, baby. Don't let it fool you. It's not the cheap one from Amazon. No, this is a $7,000 streaming mic, bro. I take this very seriously. You saw the dang thumbnail. My setup is pristine. $9,000, baby. Shout out to Caleb46. Shout out to Mate R. I'm waiting for altcoin season. Shout out to Pays Bay, who says dump it. All right, let's see what happens here with the dump and the Trump. All right, shout out to Agag. And shout out to Kaiku and Crypto LP33 and Brandon Varels. The beanie. Where can you buy? What? People are asking where to buy Hex? All right. All right. Shout out to professional traders. Shout out to Tom Wasmore. Shout out to Lou Skunt. And shout out to Wild Free. Shout out to Victor Chaos. Everyone who believe we go into a bear market are getting fooled and are some trapped bears, baby. We're going to trap the bears, get them scared. All right? They're going to be more embarrassed than that time they were in their underwear in front of the whole dang room. All right, that happened to me one time. All right, that happened to me one time, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I'll never forget this one time. Back in the 7th grade, playing basketball in gym class. It was finals. Like, you know, we had the tournament as a basketball team, and it was my turn to try and impress the young ladies in the gym, in the gymnasium. So I went to try and dunk. This kid comes up behind me, pantses me, takes my gym shorts, whoop, straight down, baby. Straight down. He didn't even just take the shorts only, even the boxers. And there it was, guys, the naked daily point of control. All right? It was the fib extension. But let me tell you that the fib extension, when he gets shy, he gets a little bit small. All right? It was very embarrassing. Needless to say, what went from probably the most proud moment in my life turned into a moment of shame for the rest of my life, which is exactly what the bears are going to be feeling. Everyone who's bearish on Bitcoin right now has their pants and underwear pulled down in front of all the hot girls in gym class when they're trying to dunk, and their naked daily point of control is very shy. They're not a shower. All right? Very shy naked daily point of control. Fibonacci golden pocket, baby. Man, whew, I get emotional talking about it. What am I drinking, man? I'm drinking some dang Zevia orange soda. Man, I know, the Zevia, I shouldn't be drinking it, man. But look, it tastes good, all right? Look, I go through my phases, all right? I go through my phases. Man, smash up the likes, guys. We're going to be getting into this juicy price action here. Oh, my goodness. Let's talk about what's happening on Bitcoin. You know, it makes me happy and giddy just to think about it. Yeah, shout out to everyone. I know. Everyone's worst nightmare, right? Everyone's worst nightmare, right? I've had other things happen to me too. I've had my pants rip on stage in front of thousands of people. But anyway, I've told that story many times. What's happening with Bitcoin, guys? Let's check it out. We're going to start on the dang weekly time frame right now, okay? The dang weekly, all right? The Iki weekly. Here's the deal, guys. Bitcoin has come down, and we have not filled the CME gap, all right? But we did come into the gap. So let's just take a look at the gap that we had right here on the chart in between these two candles. We did not fill the gap completely, but we did come into the gap. And then what happened, at least on the futures chart over the weekend, is there was a little bit of hanky-panky, right? Where there was a Sunday announcement about the crypto reserve, and there were some, $250 million leverage longs that opened up just before the news, right? And we pumped and we closed a bullish candle above the value area low of the range, above $91,400, looking pretty dang bullish, all right? Then, of course, Monday comes around yesterday. Trump's going to make an important announcement. Turns out he just announces bearish things. Tariffs. Tariffs, baby. And we get a move all the way back down, pretty much giving back everything that we took right here. All right, but here is what is happening right now. I am still going to stick to my guns that the low is it. And when I say the low is in, I'm talking about the general low, maybe not the specific low. But this green box I have outlined on the chart, I do believe is the low for Bitcoin. I do believe it's the low. All right, whether we're right now or a little bit lower, I'm going to stick to my guns and say the general low is in. Okay? I'm going out on a limb here because I could be wrong. If the general low is not in from here, guys, then I do become concerned. I do become concerned for a potential continuation of the bull market in 2025. I'm not going to lie. I will become concerned. I'm not concerned right now. Definitely helps. I'm drinking Zevia orange soda, naturally flavored. All right? Natural flavors, carbonated, filtered water, probably full of who knows what, man. But look, right now, we are coming down and bouncing from a very important level of support. And that is this. The 786 Fibonacci. All right? Now, why is this such an important level? This is an important level because, number one, we formed this low right here back on Wednesday, the 26th of February. All right? Formed a low right here, 26th of February. Then we come down, we make that low on Friday. We get the weekend pump, and we give it all back. All right? Now, let's just forget about the weekend pump. All right? Let's forget about it. How are we going to do that? Like this. All right, watch this. Check this out, guys. This is some real good technical analysis for you. All right? Whenever the market doesn't go your way, just black it out, okay? Now, let's pretend that this didn't happen, right? And we just did this, okay? We come down, make a lower low. You know, let's say we do something like this, then we come back down again. This, to me, looks like an introverted head and shoulder. And here's the thing. That 786 is a very key level, right? It is a key level that if we're going to get a retracement, you look for a retracement off the 786, right? That's one of the places that you look for that retrace coming on in. So I got to change this box back because I can't see it now. It's actually a real problem for me right now. I can't see my own analysis. And, you know, it's never my fault that I lose trades. It's because I can't see my own analysis on the chart. You know? So we are bouncing from the 786, and as we came down to the 786, we are seeing some interesting things happening here. All right? What are the interesting things? Well, here they are. I'll just give them to you straight. I'll never give it to you gay. Over here, Kaspa Crew VIP Discord at jasoncaspertrading.com. Click the link to join the best community in the world where myself and multiple instructors are giving you their setups every single day. I took a long trade because we're bouncing from the 786 with bullish divergences on market Cipher B. We formed a pretty nice bullish CVD divergence, and everybody and their grandmother is waiting to go lower and fill that CME gap. Really, everyone really is. All right, everyone is waiting to come down lower and take the low again. All right, just like everybody was waiting the first time to come down and take that low, get caught low off guard. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to bounce from here. I'm just telling you why I took that long trade. Now, look at this. All right, make sure to smash the likes. We got 1,800 people, 400 likes. We want to get the likes up to 1,000, baby. We're going to do a giveaway no matter what, but we got to get those likes up to 1,000. All right, we could be here all day, but we're definitely doing the giveaway. Now, look. As we're taking a look here, I just want to look at the 4 hour. I want to give you a bullish scenario. Bullish scenario is this. As we made this first low, not filling the gap, but coming into the gap, we are indeed seeing multiple drive of bull div here. 4 hour, money flow getting higher, momentum getting higher. I know everyone's bearish right now, but this is the classic, what do we like to call it? We call it, let's search for it. All right, let's search here. Yeah, the pig nipple bullish divergence. All right, the pig nipple bullish divergence is where market Cipher B is getting higher over time, just like this, just like the pig teats. All right, as the price is getting lower. After that happens, we pump like crazy, you know, facilitated by the news or whatever. We give everything back, but we're coming back to a key fib support, getting a retracement, and it looks like we're about to print now a trigger wave here on the 4 hour time frame. We go to the 3 hour time frame. Looks like we're printing a trigger wave here with the money flow coming up. So you know, again, I'm not saying that we're gonna go straight up from here. All I'm saying is, you know, at least it's been a nice move so far. All right, decent. Nothing too crazy yet. Like, don't get me wrong. All right, it's been a scalp trade. All right. But I am saying that potentially here, this does look kind of nice. And also, you know, we have to understand that the daily time frame is very bottomed out. If we can continue to hold this level, the low might be in here. Okay, I'm not saying it is, but it might be. We go to the 1 hour time frame, and would you look at this? Even just locally here, as we come down to this level, we are seeing bullish divs printing here. All right, we go to our 24-minute time frame. And as we come down to the level, we are seeing bullish divergences here. Even on the 12-minute time frame, just locally, we are seeing beautiful momentum waves, money flow getting higher. All right. So I'm not saying that the low is in right at this moment. All I am saying is that we did see a nice pattern here that at the very least has led to a scalp trade. All right. At the very least has led to a scalp trade. And for me personally, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I've already taken myself a risk-free trade on this, right? After I let the Kaspa crew know that I was taking the trade, I also let them know when I was locking in that break even, okay? So right now, this $1,000 realize is basically going to cover my stop loss if I get stopped out, all right? So it's a risk-free trade, right? But I kind of like the things that I'm seeing here so far, all right? I kind of like the things I'm seeing here so far. Now let's go back to the chart, all right? and do some more fresh analysis, because as you can see, we do have a pretty decent looking candle here. All right, we got a pretty decent looking candle right here. This is the 4-hour chart. This 4-hour candle, guys, you know, bullish engulfing potentially. It's going to close in an hour and a half. All right, if we can close this 4-hour candle, you know, that could start to look pretty nice. I'm just saying. Now we also take a look here at the order flow, and we didn't have anything too crazy in the order flow. But one thing I did really notice here is, look at how after the first time we try to reclaim VWAP and get rejected, we come down here and all of a sudden we see, you know, millions of shorts opening up here, right? Millions of shorts opening up, making a higher low. We see a pretty bullish CVD divergence right here, just locally, right? We're seeing shorts being absorbed below VWAP. Then we start to reclaim the VWAP and we see those shorts, basically, you know, interestingly enough, guys, not close, all right? They're not closed yet. They're still open, which honestly, at this point in the game, it doesn't really mean much to me anymore, because, you know, we've been seeing this the whole time, like shorts not closing, and it doesn't really change much. All right, but either way, all I'm saying is there are still technically shorts open here to get a little bit more of a squeeze to the upside. All right, we are coming right now to our first local resistance, which is this 4-hour order block right here. This 4-hour order block right here, you can see on the way down, we made this little blue chunk, right? An order block is basically when you're in when you got these candles, purple, 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 but all of a sudden there's like a blue one, an abnormal candle. That's an order block. When you come back up to it, you can look for resistance there, all right? So we are at our first resistance. I ain't gonna lie about it. But if we get a 4-hour greened out, we could see a little bit more movement to the upside. Now, I wanna get onto a higher time frame now and just discuss the potentials here, because, you know, the fact is, this so far on the chart doesn't look very good. Like, for more bull up to the upside, it doesn't look very good. And the reason why is because it's, you know, we got our high, our low, our lower high, our lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Also, let's not forget the fact that we have a confirmed red dot on the monthly. Okay, a confirmed red dot on the monthly here. And it's not really a bearish divergence locally, but on the 2-week time frame, it is a confirmed bearish divergence here. Okay, multiple drive of bear div on the 2-week, and on the weekly time frame, bearish div, money flow getting lower. On the daily time frame, this whole range is looking like money flow still wants to come even lower. And so again, I'm really hoping right now, I'm really hoping that we do see these low time frame bullish signs kind of start to move to those higher time frames, because as I have been saying for a very long time, you know, this is major support. In fact, major support is just a little bit lower than this, right? Just a little bit lower than that. But if we're gonna start losing $70,000 Bitcoin, that becomes very bearish, a very bearish outlook. So I'd say it's a battle right now between the monthly, the 2-week, and the weekly, against the daily, which is very bottomed out, the 4-hour, which has some nice bullish divergence, potential trigger wave forming, and then these low time frames that are showing us some bullishness as we are coming down to not fill but dip into that CME gap. All right, so if we are going to not pump from here, then what? Like, what if we're not going to pump from here? Where are we going to come? Well, it's pretty obvious, in my opinion, that if we're not going to pump from here, we're going to take the low from Friday and probably come into this area right here. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that this is pretty much the only area where we have any other support. This is going to be right here, this old little range right here between 77, coming down towards, like, you know, 73. Really, this whole little zone right here. That's where we're going to come down next, and this is where we really want to hold. Yeah, so if we're not going to make a higher low here, in other words, if this low that we're getting right now isn't the low, I expect us to come back down into this box. And this box is going to be a real big make it or break it zone for Bitcoin, because if we lose the box, I just want to highlight the gravity of the situation. Again, I'm not trying to be bearish, right? What does Flop and Groper say? He's not a bear. He's just a bull who's bearish. All right? He's just a bull who's bearish. You guys have to understand that if we come back into this is absolutely 100% without a shadow of a doubt. If we lose the box here, this is 100% without a shadow of a doubt something that marks the end of a trend. Okay? Ever since we have been in the bull market, all right, we form a range and then we break out. We form a range and 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 we break out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranges so far this bull market. We form a range. If we come back into the previous range, guys, objectively speaking, it's not my opinion. Objectively speaking, we are seeing something that is characteristic of a bear market, which is you form a range and you break down. Okay, coming back into the previous range is really not a good look for Bitcoin. Now, combine that with the fact that we have bearish dot on the month, red dot confirmed on the month, bearish div on the 2-week, bearish div on the week. That's not a good look. Does it mean 100% that we're not going to keep pumping up? Doesn't mean 100%. But our odds become much less. They become much less probable. Hang on, I got some water here. It becomes much less probable, guys, that we actually do continue the bull market. And I hate to say that. I really do. But if we're forming ranges and breaking out and then we come back into an old range, that is really not a good look. Really not. Doesn't mean the bull market's definitely over, but it's definitely a change from something that we've seen ever since November 2022. All right, so over 2 years, basically almost 2.5 years of a pattern that all of a sudden breaks. All right, the trend is your friend until the end. So, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to be bearish or scary here. But the only hope, I think, if we lose 70K for continued upside is something similar to what happened last cycle, which is we formed our high with bearish divergences, right? Pretty bearish. Let's go to the weekly. All right, we had bear divs on the week here as the price is getting higher, momentum waves getting lower, price getting higher, right? And then we had a 50% pullback, 50%. And this 50% pullback took about 100 days, give or take, 100 days, 50% pullback. And then after a 55% pullback, we end up pumping up another 142% to an all-time high, taking out that previous high. So if we get a 50% pullback from the high, that is going to take us down to about a 55% pullback. It's going to take us down back to the bottom of this range right here, okay? If we get a pullback like we had last time, let's go ahead and put on this white line. This is a 55% pullback from the top, all right? That's going to take us down to the low of this range, a $50,000 Bitcoin, okay? That is crazy to think about, man. That is as good for a lot of people as a bear market. The reason why is simply because, you know, a lot of people bought Bitcoin, unfortunately. Unfortunately, a lot of people bought their Bitcoin after Trump won the election, man. You know, it is unfortunate. But then we could say, okay, perhaps we're now looking at a range like this with a clearly defined low at 50K, a clearly defined high at 105K. We get a move all the way back down to the bottom of the range, and then we can maybe get a double top hitting that all-time high later on in 2025, but it won't be as quick, in my opinion, as we're expecting. Like, if this happens, I don't think we're going to hit that high in May or June. It might not be until the fall. It might not be until the fall of 2025 that we hit that high, all right? And when we hit that high, that will be the top of the bull market, because then we will have time to print another bearish divergence on the weekly like this. It's very similar to what happened over here, right? We had the 55% drop, we spent 100 days down here, And then from the low, it took us another 100 days to get back up, right? So all in all, let's kind of time these things. Our high to our high. It was 224 days from high to high. So let's see, 224 days. That's going to put us right around September. Right around September, where we could be looking for the all-time high. So around the fall, yeah, it would take us a little bit longer. Now, I don't hope this happens, right? But it could happen if we lose $70,000, because $70,000, like I said, that really is the gateway. That's the gateway to change this pattern that we have seen clearly since November 2022, where instead of ranging and breaking out like this entire way, pump, bull flag, pump, bull flag, pump, bull flag, pump, bull flag, pump, we're coming back into the previous range. All right. So this is not a worry for us until we lose our $70,000 level, but we do need to be prepared for it. The reason we need to be prepared for it, I got to make a compilation, honestly. I'm not an I told you so kind of guy. I'm really not. But I do want to make a compilation of videos of me talking about the backtest of the 70s and all the comments and the people laughing and saying it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Never. It's never going to happen. I do want to make a compilation of that. I want to make a compilation to remind people that bull markets are for taking profits, guys. You never know when the top is going to come in, and I'm not saying this is the top. But if we get a pullback to 50K, I'm going to be very happy that I sold my Bitcoin at $80,000 and $100,000. I'll be happy. I bought under 20K. I sold at 80 and 100K. I made my money. I have successfully made money in the market that most people lose money in. All right. So I hope we keep humping. I really do. Like Flop and Groper says, shout out to Flop and Groper, aka Nick Cipher. I'm not a bear. I'm a bull who's just feeling kind of a little bit bearish here based on these higher term time frames. All right. We got to give some shouts to people in the chat. Make sure to smash the likes. We got over 2,000 people in the house. And shout out to Divine Hood in the chat, by the way. God bless you, bro. And yeah, we got 2,000 people in the house. Let's see what you guys have to say. Joe Manuel, he says, bro, alts are so effed if that happens 50% or lower. Iman says the 70s. Infon T says, Jason Kasper, you think Bitcoin is done for with the 3-week bear div? You know, look, I've just given my outlook on it. So these high time frame bear divs, like I said, there's obviously a chance that the top is in. So the three scenarios are, you know, let's say one scenario is that the bottom's already in. The second scenario is we dip down just a little bit lower and then we pump and rip and we hit a new all-time high soon, right? The third scenario is that we come back down just like last time. We got a 50% correction, right? I mean, pretty much like if we're going to look at last time, we had the low, we had the high, right? We made a double top. Okay, so something similar to last time, right? We had our high, we had our higher high, 50% pullback, back down to the previous range low. Then we pump up, make a slightly higher high at the top of the range, reject, right? We have our high, we have our higher high, 50% pullback to the bottom of the range, pump for that double top higher high, and then get our bear dip, right? This is our third bullish scenario, which will take longer to play out, okay? Those are the different scenarios right now. And, you know, the one thing that gives me hope is the fact that these high-term time frame things oftentimes take a long time to play out, okay? This definitely looked very toppy last cycle. A lot of people called the top here. Not a lot of people, but there were some. All right, Crypto Face called the top. I'd say he was spot on, right? He called the top, but we put in a double top, right? We put in that double top. We had our bearish signs, we had our drop, but then just to wreck everybody, double top. And that's what I am hoping for this cycle as well. The one thing I do have to say is the fact that I have never, ever felt such bearish sentiment at an all-time high of a crypto cycle, okay? It's amazing too how it's flipped from everybody being so dang bullish because of Trump, now everybody being so dang bearish because of Trump. And I have never felt so much bearish sentiment at a market cycle high. It seems out of place for me. It really makes it seem like there's going to be a pump and dumps, a dump and pump situation, right? Just to get most people out and then leave them all on the sidelines, right? Because the market is there to wreck as many people as possible, right? Wreck as many people as possible. Let's check on our Bitcoin long trade over here. Our fresh long that I let everybody in the Kaspa crew know I was taking for the following 3 reasons. Shout out to the Kaspa crew, JasonKasperTrading.com, best trading community in the world. Also, guys, BLOFIN is right now offering 10% cash back, VIP 2-level fees, $1,000 future bonus, and a chance to win these prizes based on trading volume if you use the Jason Kasper link. All right, this is exclusive to my link. VIP level 2 fees, 10% cash back. You deposit $100, you get $10. $1,000, you get $100. $1,000 future bonus, and all these chance to win prizes. All right. No KYC required right now for BLOFIN. Major shout out to Andy from Bitcoin Census as well. He got me calling it BLOFIN. Shout out to Crypto Crank. What do you think about link margin, link coin margin, 2x leverage? You're talking about Chainlink or Link Coin? Chainlink? Wait, did you say Link Coin or Litecoin? Link, okay, Link. Chainlink. What I think about a 2x leverage long on Link? I mean, right now, 2x leverage longs, in my opinion, are pretty low risk. Okay, I would never tell anybody to just randomly open up a leveraged position. But I do have to say this about Chainlink. Here's the thing right now, guys, and I hate to say this, but the reality is, when you're in a bull market, you never know when the top is. Just like when you're in a bear market, you never know when the bottom is. Which is why bear markets are for buying and bull markets are for selling. All right. Look, I'm not going to go through all my history, but people give me crap for taking profits on the way up. All right. They give me crap for it. But we don't know. Maybe the top is in for all this. We have no idea. If the top is not in, here's the thing. If the top is not in, then it's a good time to be getting all this stuff. Right? 2x leverage. The price is going to have to go down 50% to get you out of that, to get you liquidated. So, unless Chainlink's coming down to $7, which it might, man. All right? Like, let's do the whole, like, range thing, right? Let's assume Chainlink is trading this range, okay? Like, let's just take everything off the chart for a second here. But we have a clearly defined support resistance flip going all the way back here to July 2020. We have a pretty clearly defined high right here around $21, all right? If we're going to play the range, we could easily see Chainlink come down 50%, man. You know? Now, again, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it is very risky in my opinion, unless you have a clearly defined plan for it, where you're not going to get liquidated. But look, I'm very cautious about low leverage, at treating low leverage positions as if they're spot positions. I'm very cautious about that. Buying Chainlink on spot at $14, I'd say you can't really go wrong. All right, you can't really go wrong if it's for a long-term hodl. Because, you know, you're not going to get liquidated. And eventually, Chainlink is going to see new highs at some point, right? At some point, we're going to see Chainlink above $50. But it would really suck to go 2x long on Chainlink just to get liquidated and then have it pump, right? Just to have it come back down one more time. That would suck. So it is risky. And then you might find yourself in the position where we're down here and you're like, well, what do I do? What do I do? Do I add margin to avoid liquidation? It's tough. It's real tough. All right. Let's check out Bitcoin on Market Cipher B real quick on the 12-minute time frame. We're starting to print a local top. I'll tell you one thing I really like right now about Market Cipher B on Bitcoin is not only did we see a nice bullish divergence here on the 12-hour time frame when we came down to this key support right here. This is where I opened up the long. But now we are seeing a money flow cross. All right. We are seeing a money flow cross. So we came down. We printed that nice. I mean, even on the 1 hour time frame, I'd say we have a nice left butt cheek, right butt cheek, kind of uneven butt cheek pattern. You know, nice big, full of juicy gravy, ravioli, and all that stuff on the left. And then the right, skinny, like that waitress at the diner, you know, the one who smokes too many cigarettes and she's got like a raspy voice. You know, hey, Dolores, get over here. This guy needs another cup of coffee. She'll come out with the tip money in a pocket here, getting a rise to the upside, like the cigarette smoke. All right, we're seeing that right now. And now we're seeing a money flow cross. All right. Like we said, we're at the first resistance, which is this 4-hour order block. All right. This 4-hour order block and our 382. We come above here, guys. We get vacuum sucked up to 89K once again. All right, let's take a look at our TPO chart. We still, you know, interestingly enough, we still have people shorting this. Yeah. We're going to get vacuum sucked. We have some single prints here, guys. We're going to get a vacuum sucked up to 89,000. 89,000 is a good target right now because of the single prints. And you know what's interesting? Not only does market Cipher B look bullish as all get out, but would you look at this, guys? We're actually seeing more shorts opening up here. Longs are not opening. Shorts only opening, yet the price is getting higher. This smells like some kind of bullish absorption here. That's really what this smells like, man. It smells like some bull absorption here. All right, shout out to the Kaspa crew. All right, you know, I had to take a long here. I just smelled that pump, baby. I smelled it. I smelt it. Major shout out to Rob. Please take a look at the terminal price for Bitcoin. What do you think? Pretty accurate, huh? What is the terminal price for Bitcoin? I'm not sure. Rob, you know, I'm too dumb. Does that have to do with like on-chain analytics or something? All right, shout out to my man and or woman, Fam OG. I'm not going to assume the gender. All right. What do I think about Jasmine and Doge? Is the bottom end. We could take a quick look at Jasmine and Doge as well. Take a quick look at Jasmine and Doge. Yeah, so what do you mean by the terminal price for Bitcoin? What do you think? Pretty accurate, huh? I'm not familiar. Sorry, Rob. Maybe someone in chat can help me out with that one. Give me some clarification. All right. All right, I see. Google it. Google it. All right, we'll Google it. We'll Google it for you, man. All right, we'll Google it for you. Alright, so it's something that can be used to time the tops of Bitcoin cycles, forecast the tops of Bitcoin price cycles. So it's the red line, I suppose. The red line. Oh, so it says the cycle top around 200,000, and it's been pretty accurate. Wow, look at that. It's been pretty accurate, actually. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Shout out to Rob for the... I didn't even know about this. Okay, so very interesting. Every cycle top actually comes a little bit above the red line, and right now, the price of Bitcoin is, as we know, 86,000, but the terminal price is 202,000 US dollars. Not Canadian dollars or Mexican, but not Indian rubles. Rupees? Russian rubles. Indian rupees. Look, I'm an American. Give me a break, man. You know, we don't learn about other countries in America. That's pretty cool. All right? That's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at Dogecoin and Jasmine. Dodge and Jasmine as Bitcoin's getting a pump, baby. Look at this pump. Over on BLOFIN. Over on BLOFIN. Link in the description. Alright. Let's take a look at Doge. That's so funny. Doge, we missed it, but a little dog came on the screen, alright? Did you miss any good Zevia beverages? Yeah. Yeah, man, today we got orange soda, alright? You know? Look, once it's gone with the Zevia, alright? Alright, let's check it out here. Is the bottom in for Doge? I'm a little bit nervous about what I'm going to find out here. Look, we're obviously bouncing from key support here, guys. Alright? We're obviously bouncing from key support right now. So, again, we have to say, if the top is in, alright, then the bottom's not in. If the uptrend is going to continue, guys, this is very, very key support right now. This is the zone in between the golden pocket and the 786, and it's the value area high of the range. Support resistance flip. Okay? That's a very, very key box. If we are not going to bounce from here, alright, so the good thing about this is we have lines in the sand, right? Right now, this is our line in the sand. If we're going to lose this, and specifically close weekly candles below the value area high, then the probabilities do say that we will come down back into the range. Okay? We could come back down to the high volume node. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but you have to understand, if Bitcoin, like, remember the scenarios I just went over for Bitcoin. We're talking about the potential of what happened last bull market, which was a 50% correction to the downside. Again, we're not saying that is going to happen, but if it does happen, let's just assume that it happens, okay? Not saying it's gonna. But, you know, the sad thing about Dogecoin is that when Bitcoin got the first correction, Dogecoin came down 80% and never recovered. And then ended up coming down 93%. Alright, so it's a tough one with Doge. Doge did not make a double top last time. Alright, just throwing it out there. Now, I hope we do. Like, I would love to see Doge at $1. Please don't get me wrong. And if this uptrend is going to continue, then we could see Doge at $1. But this is the line in the sand right here for me. Because once again, if we're going to come back into this zone here, that is a change, right? Ever since 2023, when we bottomed out, we have never come back into the previous range. So if we start to see the pattern break, it's not looking good for Doge. But if we don't see the pattern break, then this is very key support. Now let's check out Jasmine. Now, we've been waiting a long time for Jasmine to come back down. Well, there's been two scenarios for Jasmine, right? If you guys have been following along, you know I've had two scenarios for Jasmine. Scenario number one was that we look for this to break out. Alright? We look for a higher low to break out. Scenario number two is that we actually come for all the liquidity at the bottom of the range here. We have officially come for the liquidity at the bottom of the range here. It hasn't been too deep. So here's what I would look for right now in Jasmine. It's the weekly time frame. I would love to see a little bit more of a wick here. And then a weekly candle close back above 1.528 cents. If we see that, that's a very nice buy signal in my opinion. Because I want to see a wick. I want to see more than what we're seeing here. I want to see freak out. Just kidding. And that to me is a buy signal. Okay? If we don't see that, you have to understand that we close the weekly candle below, and not just wick, then we are literally in a zone where there is no support at all. Just as quick as we came up, we can come back down. Alright? So all these coins right now are at their very key areas where if we see confirmed high time frame candles, dailies, weeklies, below these levels, it's a major change of the trend. Something we have not seen all bull market, right? So Jasmine and Doge are both at key support. They're both at key support. But we need to see support hold. And for me, a great signal of this support holding right now would have to be a wick, a bigger wick down. like more of a wick. This to me is not deep enough. We didn't even take all the liquidity here. A deeper wick, and then a weekly candle close above. All right, something very similar to what Bitcoin did last week. All right, this candle from last week is what I want to see for Jasmine. All right, now I know, let's forget about what Bitcoin's doing right now, but you see how Bitcoin took the liquidity and then closed the weekly candle above? That's a good signal. All right, that's a good signal. This is why, honestly, this candle on Bitcoin is why I decided to add a little bit to my my swing long trade on Bitcoin here, right? Over here. This juicy entry you see here, you know, I didn't open that up fresh. I was in this trade from lower. I added to it. But that weekly candle made me think, you know, that's a really bullish looking sign. All right, here we go. Bitcoin's struggling here. It's a slow move to the upside right now. It's a slow move. Let's check out order flow. And we got some more super chats in the house. All right, so this is literally the third person who's told me about WEEX' freezing accounts. All right, I'm gonna reach out to them myself, and I'm gonna have to advise right now. Don't sign up on WEEX. All right, until we get this thing figured out. All right, unless it's just people spreading FUD for FUD's sake. All right, this is like the third or fourth person who's told me that today. Shout out to Italian Meat, Pump Song, maybe. Can we go over Kaspa? Thank you for the super chat, Italian Meat. All right, Dem asked, can we go over Kaspa? Yeah, we'll go over Kaspa. If you're just joining the stream, guys, we're gonna do a $1,000 giveaway today. All right, so here's the deal with Kaspa. We broke down from our channel, and we're currently finding support at the Fibonacci golden pocket. Weekly money flow looks bad. Technically, potentially printing a bull div here. You know, I'll be honest with you. What happened here, the first bounce from that 618, this candle of Monday, February 10th, the fact that we've just rejected from the lows, that does not look very strong to me. And I would not be surprised, given the fact that we had an opportunity right here. You see this candle, this blue candle? We had the opportunity to pump up, but we just rejected. It makes me think we do come down to our 786. It makes me think we do come down to our 786 and fulfill the Bart Simpson pattern and look for our bounce at the back test of the support resistance flip. Let's check out the daily. Okay, daily has some nice bull div here. Daily does have some nice bull div, I'm not gonna lie. So for me, I would have to wait for a sign of strength on this. Meaning I would want to see us reclaim this, come back down for a back test, and then that's where I would be buying, right? I would want to wait and see, take out this high on the daily, and then on the pullback, that's where I would load up. And then I would say my trading idea would be something like this. We're loading up on the way back, invalidation goes below that low, and then we target for the highs and eventually a new high. All right? There's a good risk to reward, right? That's how I would kind of want to see that right now. If not, I would be waiting for the 786, 886 area. And if we come to the 786, 886 area, again, we need to be paying attention to what Bitcoin's doing. I would be looking for something like this. We come down to the 786, 886 area. We would need to be looking for, not even looking for, but at least prepared for something like this, right? Where we're continuing with bearish market structure, right? That we reject from this trend line at the Fibonacci golden pocket and potentially make it a lower low. We don't have to do it, but we need to at least lock in some profit there and then hold the runner to see if we can make another high. All right, let's check out order flow right now. Wow, Bitcoin's pumping, and look at this. We have shorts open, man. We have still shorts open. Are they about to get squeezed? They're about to get squeezed with some extra cheese. That's crazy. They're about to get squeezed. We're coming up to our 382 with the Bitcoin pump. Yeah, here we go, baby. Yeah, we got shorts opening up, about to get squeezed. J. Kaspa with the turkey and cheese. You take the Brent out, spread it with the mayonnaise coming. Bitcoin price, now the price is humming as we pump up. Never in a slump. Yesterday, Donald Trump coming out said that we would pump it, then he dumped it down with the tariffs. Bitcoin smelling kinda fishy, give it a sniff with the nose and the nostrils. Walking on the treadmill, then we're going uphill, hanging with my friend Bill. Yeah, cause the price don't stop. Next thing you know, we hit the top and then we start to pop. Yeah, coming back around through the town. Bitcoin price about to pump up like a clown. Over here on the treadmill, don't you know? J. Kaspa with a nice crypto flow. Get the setup in advance in the Kaspa crew. I'll tell you what the Bitcoin is about to do. Cause we are the market makers and we wear the shoes. Chilling on the treadmill, candles only turning blue. Yeah, pumping again. The Bitcoin price is all up on trend. On the trend and the cleanse. And of our give up, don't you know we're chilling with our friends in the gym. Curling in the squat rack. Unrack the weight, then we put it back. Cause we never train legs, only chest and biceps every day. Don't you know, that is the way. Got a chest day and an arm day. Skip back and leg day, then we eat from the tray. Coming to the treadmill just to play. Give it to you straight, you know I never give it to you gay. Coming out, making profits when we're taking trades. Next thing I know we see it other way. Coming to the 382 resistance. If we break through, then we about to go the distance. Here we go, can you spot it? Bitcoin about to rock it, then we top it, and I forgot it. Next thing you know, the price will never stop it. Cause we lock it up and put it in our locket. Then you know, price about to rock it. Coming to the golden pocket, can you spot it? But we're coming up, about to blast off. Bitcoin price, she's never had enough. Yeah, we never had enough. Bitcoin bears and bulls, they looking tough. Like they're looking for the snuff, like they're looking for the truck. Like we're driving outside, you know we've had enough. You know we take it rough, you know we take it tough to look like the stuff. Got the rough in the cuff with the handcuffs. Cop car coming, throw trade and drive. About to get pulled over outside. Hey yo, J. Kaspa, walk the lifeline. I can't, I'm drunk on the candles this time. Cause you know, officer, I love to trade and drive. Price is pumping up and it helps me stay alive. I got the kids in the back and the wife in the seat. Don't care about my life, I gotta take a peek at the charts. Even though we're going 49. Bitcoin price, about to pass the line. Yeah, cause once we break through resistance, about to blast off, baby, then we go the distance. Yeah! Come on, Bitcoin. We're blasting off, baby. We're blasting off. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Look, we're pumping, man. It's actually working. It's actually working. It's actually working. How's the order flow? Some shorts are closing out. Yeah. Let me take a drink. I take a drink. You know I got this Zevia orange. At the diner, know I'm eating my porridge. Ripping through the front door with the door hinge. Coming right off with my good friend George. Yeah, we do it again. The order flow is coming back. Then she goes around the bend. Then she turns the wheel. The brakes start to squeal. Hopefully we pump it back up. Can you feel? Gave the setup in advance in the Kaspa crew. Got the fire ants in my pants. What it do? Cause you know the ants are crawling up the butthole, biting the rectum. You know it hurts like, oh no! Here we go! The ants in the pants biting through the butthole. It makes me have to dance on the treadmill when I'm wearing shorts and not pants. Yeah, like my good friend Lance Armstrong, riding his bike with one testicle. Bitcoin price, what she'll do nexticle. Don't you know that we're training our chesticles? In the gym, got the pump on the next level. Yeah, don't mean to be rude. I gotta be a big ol' shout to my dude. And I'm tripping on the words, don't even matter. Cause haven't you heard we're up $3,000? Now let me hear y'all holler. If you're bullish on the Bitcoin price, ain't no swallow. Got the bears and the bulls in the fight. Chilling up the last all night. Cause we dumped down to the CME gap. But we didn't feel it, what all the bears think about that. Then we Got the pump cause of Trump, then we dumped it down. Higher low, now the price starts to turn around. Yeah, we'll take a quick look again to see who we got in chat, and then we'll say shout out to my man Joe. I wanna get as yoke as Jason Caspo. Gotta give a major shout to Curl K, asking for your CD now. I was wishing it would play. Shout out to Parth, 88 to the max, 100%. What you think about that? Gotta give a shout to R Pink, LFG. You rockin' Jason Kaspa, that's what I think. Spaceland with the triple smiley emojis coming all across my screen. We got Tri-Channel with the orange face raised, 3-digit with the crazy silly face. Hopium, copium says PEDs. We trend and then we DBB. Yeah, wrap it up, starting to flow. Lose it like enough, buy or sell, BLOFIN. 10% cash back, absolutely. Here's the promo, I'll give it to you truly. You could get 10% cash back, $1,000 future bonus, what about that? Plus VIP, level 2 fees, and all these nice prizes that you see, oh yeah. Alright. You know, a little rough on that last one, guys. You know, a little rough. Shout out to Pasternak88, shout out to Jay, shout out to Delon, shout out to Tri-Channel, shout out to Splashbar Films, shout out to Boyan's Pizza, shout out to Bob Riley, shout out to Monty, shout out to Minokawa. Alright. Okay, so we're at the 382. We're getting a little bit of a rejection here, guys. This really is a key area. But we're seeing more shorts opening up here, which is quite interesting. So, let's see how it plays out. Let's get back to our trade, alright? Let's take a quick look at market Cipher while we wait to see what's going to happen here. Man, I got so excited for a second because the last thing I left off on our Bitcoin chart was this, guys. I'm like, no way. But of course, it's in replay mode. There we go. That's more like it. But it's not looking so bad right now. This is a daily time frame. You know, we've got a higher low, and if this daily candle closes blue, that could be kind of nice. Makes it look like a nice kind of bottom here. A nice bottom, right? Got ourselves a nice bottom right there. It's got a nice bottom. Let's go to the 12-minute time frame here. Alright, so I've got to say, we've got a money flow cross right here on market Cipher B on the 12-minute. Look, there is something very special about a 12-minute money flow cross, guys. Alright, 12-minute money flow crosses are special. Especially when they are formed first with a bullish divergence. Alright. Man. This is crazy. Man, we are pumping, baby. Bitcoin is getting a nice pump. Man, look at this. I was texting my brother. I didn't notice the pump. You know, sometimes when you're texting, you don't notice the pump, baby. Look at this. Shout out to Verified Leverage. Shout out to Zavi Diaz 15. When is that giveaway? We're going to do the giveaway today. Shout out to GG. Shout out to Minokawa, proud to be on the screen for that long. Did we play the pump song for the chicken every morning? Of course. Shout out to Brandon Keys. He knows. Texting the brother, he didn't even notice the pump, bro. My man is pumped up always. Alright? My man is pumped up always. Man, look at this. Okay, those shorts have closed out now. So, not unfortunately, but we've squeezed most of the shorts now. So, unfortunately, it looks like we're moving into that zone where it might just be a blow off top, man. All right, we're gonna have to wait. Personally, for me, I'm looking at this as a potential really juicy move. Now that I have now that we're pumping like this, let's do some analysis locally. Alright, let's do some analysis. Let's assume that we lose our 382 here. I want to do a little analysis to plan how I'm going to manage this open trade, guys. Alright, let's say that we do reject from here. Right now, I would be looking for something like this, guys. We get a retracement. I would be interested in actually maybe adding a little bit more if we come down to here. Maybe. Because we do have a really nice bull div here. 12-minute money flow cross. Makes me want to buy the dip, honestly. If you're in the Kaspa crew, you know, look. This would be a good place to take some profit. I'm going to let everyone know. Alright. I would like to see 89K. I think we can get a move up to 89K. But this is not a bad place to lock in some profits here. Let's see. We're going to do 88,990. All right, 88,990. We're going to take out $15,000. You know, it's a smaller position size for me, guys, because, you know, I was late on my entry here, right? I was late on my entry. I longed as we were coming up to the VWAP based on basically the 786 market Cipher B, and then it was the bullish CVD divergence that made me think, all right, we're about to pump. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Can we hit 89K? Can we hit 89K? Come on, baby. What exchange would I suggest? Well, right now, if you don't want a KYC, then BLOFIN. BLOFIN's where we're at right now. How much do I do fundamental analysis? I don't really do fundamental analysis, to be honest. Ashley just took a long on Polkadot. That's what's up. Shout out to NLC. What's going on, bro? Shout out to HFG. He's convinced we're going lower. You know, I feel you, HFG. Everyone is convinced we're going lower, which is one of the reasons why I took the long. All right, like these are my 3 reasons for taking the long trade in the Casper Crew VIP Discord over at JasonCasperTrading.com, where we have multiple instructors giving multiple trade setups multiple times a day. You know, you got to sprinkle the shill in with your analysis, like salt, right? But one of the reasons I took a long here is because everyone's waiting for lower. All right. Let's see if we can't come up to 89K. 89K is a very important support resistance flip. All right, let's take a quick look back here at the chart. Let's take a look at why 89K is so important. All right. $89K is this. All right. Now, if we ignore what happened over the weekend, guys. Again, let's ignore this because it was just hanky-panky. Even though there was real money involved, lots of it, this doesn't count, okay? So because this doesn't count, we'll forget this happened. 89K is that major support resistance backtest. All right, so 89K is where we could reject and then come down for the lows again. All right, we reclaim 89K. That's a pretty good sign of strength there. All right, now we take these highs. That's a really good sign of strength. We reclaim 89K and hold above, especially if we get our daily candle close above 89K, then I would not be surprised if we make our way to the high volume node of the range at 97. That would be my actual target. 89K and then 97K. confluence with the Fibonacci golden pocket. You know? Man, oh man, Bitcoin. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Oh man. Alts are lagging. Alts are literally lagging the whole time. I counter trade CryptoFace. I was short, all right. I was short. I was short all day. This trade right here. So I already made 7 grand, almost 8 grand. And that short trade, I was adding to it along the way down. All right. But when I saw this, I had to, I mean, I had to be honest with myself. I'm taking a long on Bitcoin right now into VWAP. What a dumb move, to be honest, but I like a few things on the chart. This is not financial advice. Like, I had to be honest. Like, I'm longing resistance, but I like these things on the chart. Therefore, I'm going to take the trade, right? Come on, baby, 89K. Let's see. Look, I hope we get there. We have a little liquidity. We're actually coming up to an area where we could see a bit of a rejection, but can't we get that little bit of a squizzle? A little bit of a squizzle up to 89K, baby. All right, we lose our 382. I'm going to have to take a little bit more profits here. Come on, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Major shout out to our super chats in here. Istophobic. Is this true about WEEX? All right. I'm going to talk to them. And if they're legit screwing people, I'm going to have to screw them. I'm going to have to make a video bashing them, man. I don't want to have to do that, but is this legit? I really hope they're not scamming people. I hope it's just an issue that they're going to fix. Give them the benefit of the doubt for now, man. Well, I think XRP will follow Bitcoin. I don't know, man. I'm not an XRPologist. I don't give a crapola about Ripple, but let's check it out. Yeah, it looks like it will. Looks like it will, man. Bitcoin and Ripple, XRP right now look pretty much the same on the daily time frame. Look, XRP right now, guys, is holding very key support. So these are the levels. Level number 1 that we were looking for last week was to make a higher low right in this green box here. That's exactly what happened. We had a very strong close on Sunday, retracement. So far, we're making a higher low. We closed the daily candle above the POC of the range, which is coming in at exactly $2.40. Very strong look for XRP, honestly. That's a strong look, closing above that high volume node. It's a really strong look, actually. I wonder where we retrace to. We'll pull our fib. Right in between the Fibonacci golden pocket and the 786 as well. All right. Shout out to Satoshi. Can you check CoinGlass for liquidation at 95? I don't have CoinGlass at the moment, man. I'm really sorry. I don't have any kind of heat map or anything. I don't have high blocks. I don't have heat map. A book map. I don't have a CoinGlass right now. I don't have any of that stuff. I got to renew all that stuff. It's been so long. All right. Here we go. Looks like Bitcoin's trying to get the pump, man. Look, we are going to do a giveaway this stream, all right? We're going to do a $1,000 giveaway this stream. But make sure to like the dang video, all right? XRPologist. What do I think about adatology? Adatology? Look, if you have a degree in adatology, mad respect to you. Shout out to Sticky Nose. The chickens are good. CoinGlass is free? All right. So someone send me a link to it, all right? I can't just be searching for random stuff here on a live stream. All right? I don't want to end up, like, doxing myself or something weird. I'm just going to search for it. CoinGlass liquidity. Liquidity heat map. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see it. Man, we are pumping, baby. We've got liquidity. It looks like right at 89,000. Let's pop it over. All right, here we are. So look, we have some liquidity below us here in that around 80K. Looks like, where was that $80,000 liquidity now? Oh, here it is. Right around here. Looks like 89K. Got some yellow lines in here. So that's good. That's right where our take profit is. It's right at the support resistance flip too. Come on, baby. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Ah, man, we're starting to dump after taking this high here. All right, shout out to our super chats. Angelic Ambition. Could you take a look at NEAR and or AVAX? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take a look at NEAR. Let me just go ahead and let's just see if we can't get a little push up there on Bitcoin here. Then we'll take a look at NEAR. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's just squeeze our limit order down a little bit because you know how BLOFIN likes to mess with you, right? We'll just squeeze that down a little bit. Come on, BLOFIN. Peace. Come on, BLOFIN. I mean, Bitcoin. You know, I'm rooting for both Bitcoin and BLOFIN. Bob Blessing says we're going to 5K and we're going to 95K. I know, Harry C. I'm not closing. I'm taking a partial, bro. I'm taking a partial. Right now, my stop loss is at a break even. My stop loss is going to take away my realized. So I'm looking to guarantee a win here and then let the rest ride, all right? I'm not closing, man. Also, keep in mind, I have already a $150,000 long position open on MEXC. So I'm looking at this trade after I guarantee a winner on this one. I'm basically considering now I've got 200K on longs for Bitcoin here. Come on, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. It's so hard to look at NEAR when the Bitcoin price is so far from our take profit 1. I mean our take profit 2. Come on, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. I think she's got it. Come on. We got it. We got about 16 million longs opening up. We got some buyers coming in. You know, we start to lose 87K and then we're trapped 16 million longs. So I got to monitor this, man. I got to monitor this. I want to hit my take profit. We start to lose the green line. I'm going to have to realize a little extra profits here and then let the rest kind of ride, baby. You know? And then we'll take a look at NEAR. All right? NEAR, Cardano. You tune out for 1 hour and the pump starts. Let's go, baby. Freestyle to pump it. Freestyle to pump. I need a good beat to freestyle over. Somebody give me a good beat to freestyle over. It's a dead cat bounce. It's a dead cat bounce. All right, so what? So what, Nitro? So what, man? Who cares if it's a dead cat bounce, all right? It's a good long trade, all right? Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, don't give me that wick to the downside. Come on, 5-minute candle. Don't do this to me now. Come on, XO charts. Give me a little bit of juice, baby. We need that XO juice. NASDAQ just pumped, huh? I can't rap the Tupac beat. I'm sorry. I'll get my video will get taken down. It has to be a royalty-free beat. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't do it to me now. All right. Here we go, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Come on, come on. Don't top out on me. Don't top out on me. Where can you send the beat to me? Just post the title of the YouTube video in the chat. Just post the title of the YouTube video in the chat. And then we will, title of the YouTube video in the chat. And then I'll search for it on Google. Is that a stop loss or a take profit? I've got both. I'm looking for a take profit up here, but I've got a partial stop loss right here. I just want to make sure that I get out of this trade with at least $1,000 of money. So that's why I'm doing this. And then I'm going to let the rest ride no matter what, all right? All right, we got a beat in here. Self-titled. I like that. Self-titled. Alright. Might get me copyright hit, but look, it's a risk we'll have to take here. Oof. It's definitely going to get me copyright struck, man. It's got 1.6 million views. Alright, worth it. Uh-oh, I hope it's worth it. This beat doesn't sound too good, does it? I hope this beat is good. It's gonna copyright me. Here we go. J. Kaspa about to get the copyright strike, so I said I hope that the beat does me so right. Don't you know my freestyles are tight? I got the bars in my head, I be rapping all night. Here we go, back to the chart. Blue and purple like a nice work of art. And as I walk, every step I fart, got the gas coming out from behind like the chart is pumping up 89K. Here we go today, write it down, listen to what I have to say, because we gave the long set up Kaspa crew. Bitcoin, I'll tell you what you do, cause we are the market makers. Sit back, walk up to school. Jason Kaspa, so smart, not a fool. Just a guy on the treadmill looking for some jewels, taking profits. 89K, that's what we do. Yeah, can you even spot it? We rock it, we top it. Coming up, we sock it. Forgot it, don't drop it. Don't you know we're coming to the pocket? It's golden. Don't you know we gotta hold it? The trades are pumping up, right into the cup. Coffee in the tea, like you know it had enough. Got the copyright strike, 1.6 mil views on the video. Walking uphill, don't care. About to get the profits taken away. Monetization every single day, cause YouTube says you can't do this. But I say, hey baby, screw this. If the beat's tight, then you know we're gonna fight. And you know we do it right, like we'll rap it all night, cause it's tight. Left and then right. Next thing I know, it's looking trite. Here we we go on the 5-minute chart. Got the blue and purple candles looking like some art. Then we'll go over to the 15-minute. Bitcoin so strong because she eats spinach. Got the iron from the kale. Next thing you know, we're looking like a whale. We got the crypto flow and then we come into the pale. Next thing you know, we're taking profits, we don't bail. Yeah, don't you know we got the trend baloney? Baloney on the bread, real money ain't phony. Next thing you know, we're looking like we money. Over to the top, looking like we're phony. To trone it, but don't it? Looking like we wanna come over, eat a donut. Like we're cops going to Dunkin' Donuts every single day. Don't the Bitcoin price go nuts? Driving around, got the cops pulling me over. Trading, driving, hopefully my name's not Grover. We got the cops in the back, but the Bitcoin price about to think about that. Cause these modern cars got the TVs. You're trying to drive, but you got the squeeze because alerts going off. Then the price starts to pop. Then we go to the top and then we hit the spot. Then we come down like we haven't had an off. And the Bears and the Bulls, they want to take a squash with the CDW chickens drinking. Bitcoin trading, driving, what you thinking? Here we go. About to hit 89K. Bitcoin price, listen to what I say. Market makers better get out of my way. Got the plunger and I rub it on my face. And I lick it once, I lick it twice. Tastes like poop and that's what I like. As we drive around on our new bike. Talking about the three-wheeler, it's the trike. From the sand to the beach with a peach all across the land. Bitcoin looking like she wants to creep up on you. Then we teacup on you with the next thing, the caffeine to peak on you. Through the door, do you want more? Bitcoin candles about to blast through the front door. Next thing you know, the market makers come for more because they're looking like they took it with them when they get the score. Yeah, we don't keep score, we're only trying. Scoring points on you all day, we flying. About to hit our next TP, then we see what Bitcoin price can do to me. If we freestyle it up to the profit, then next thing you know, we start to rock it. Lock in 2000, can you spot it? Like Sonic the Hedgehog, Robotnik, yeah, gather in the rings. Next thing you know, the choir starts to sing. Go up the door, get the doorbell rings. Open up, next thing we got the fling. Like a food fight, do it all night. Mashed potatoes in the spoon, then bam in the face like it's no right. Yeah, now I got food on my face. Bitcoin price thumping down, such a disgrace. Then we look all around the blah 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 blah. Beats over. Cool. I liked it, man. I liked it. All right, thank you. It was good. All right? It was a good beat. You know? But looks like we're dumping down. All right? Was it worth the copyright strike? Was it even worth the copyright strike? You know? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Was it worth the copyright strike? We got another one. All right, if my take profit gets hit, all right, and we are going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a $1,000 giveaway. All right, let's see. Let's see, man. We're going to do it until one of these take profits gets hit. Either the stop loss one or the TP one. Yo, J Kaspa about to get it in. Makes me feel like I got mad melanin flowing through my white boy skin. About to give some TA, but where do I begin? Here we go to the 50-minute time frame. Bitcoin, bears and bulls got me going insane. Treble stop like we're up in the membrane. Then we got an off coming back to the time frame. Yeah, better put my treadmill back on. You know I can't rhyme when it starts to turn off. We got a nice purple doji coming in. Bitcoin price about to go down. Where do I begin? Yeah, what happens when you get a copyright strike? They demonetize you, alright, but sometimes they take the video down. It's not really a strike, just a warning. Like a clown, they say, Jay, you can't use the song. What you think you're doing making money so long on another person's work? You're about to get hurt. They will take your face, grind it down right into the dirt. I said, my bad, didn't mean to do that. Next thing you know, I'm not trying to be bad. Good guy, always tell the truth. When I'm walking down the street in my birthday suit, got the uneven butt cheeks hanging out naked. Bitcoin price about to get bacon. Like we're in the kitchen with the brownies. Cream cheese on my knees, spread it around baby please. Cause come back down through the front door. Bitcoin, bears, bulls, and you know they want more. Got the purple candle dumping down, about to keep score. $2,000 profit, here we go for roar. Yeah, now we're dumping back down. Bitcoin price driving through the town. Can you even hear the sound of the bass beat dropping like we're going through the ground? Yeah. Oh no, got stopped out. Better close my limit order. Smile, pout, cuss. Got a nice purple candle coming down after taking the lick from above. Then we turn around. Coming back, got the flute as we're chilling in our birthday suit. Only eat dairy, meat, and fruit. No vegetables, that's the truth. Don't wanna get the oxalates. Hopefully I have to wait. Ketogenesis, you know, that's how we frustrate all the vegans in the house. Carnivore only, don't eat the mouse. Just kidding, cuz you know I love to eat carbs. That's how you have energy to go far. When I'm walking on the treadmill in my car, don't you know I do it cuz I'm the trading star. Here we go. Got the candles turning red, only in the green. Jason Kaspa is a trading machine. We got the funky guitar playing the riff. Beat makes me wanna roll up a split, but hey, I don't smoke no more. Haven't done it in years. Listen to my door, cause we're coming back up with the blue candle for some more. Got the market makers coming like they wanna keep us slow, but hey, yeah, we go again, pumping up. Stop me out, we go again, pump it up. They stop me out, we go again. Wicked out, now we start to go up again. Pisses me off, where do we stop? Here we go, got a blue candle to the spot. Don't care, cause I locked in the profits. Bitcoin going up, can you even spot it? Yeah, you know I'm feeling the beat as I'm walking on the treadmill, walking on my feet. Come to the table to eat the meat, then we go out. Some new people to greet in the street. Do I think this the low? Steven, he wants to know. My man, Monster Man says fake. Archon Needy with the laugh, with the shake. Shout out to Henry, the rhyme master Jason. Bitcoin price, you know we be faking. Every day, the profits we be taking. Mr. Stress's LMA, oh he ain't faking. Here we go. Bitcoin price, listen to my flow. I said, here we go. Jay Kaspa, listen to my flow. Yeah, now here we go. Jay Kaspa, listen to my flow. Yeah, welcome to the trading show. Jay Kaspa, what do you know? Yeah, man, the beat keeps going, and Jay Kaspa, you know he keeps flowing. The profits, you know they be showing, and the wrecked cars, you know we be towing. Got the wrecker coming in with the flatbed, put the car on there with the rhymes in your head. Then you take it to the gas station instead, so you can get repaired. Make that bread, got the butter, got the peanut butter jelly. Take it from the fridge, then you spread it on your belly. Next thing you know, it makes me want to yell it, cause we're looking around like I got the Smucker's jelly with the Teletubbies on the TV. The Bitcoin price, listen to me, I'm only going long and we take the P as we go up to the next GP with the 786 coming above. The Bitcoin price looking like the hand in the glove. Come on, market, give me some love, cause you know we took the long, now we're looking for the cub, cause we gave the setup in advance. Jason Kaspa Discord, that's where we dance. You know we got the fire ants up in our pants with the fire emoji. Makes me wanna dance with the thank you and the goat and the hands and the 100. Bitcoin price looking like a 100. Got the pray, got the arm with the flex. What's Bitcoin price about to do next? Yeah, as we consolidate, Bitcoin bears and bulls, they frustrate. Next thing you know, we're looking at the diapers. Bitcoin price about to go hyper, cause you know. Oh, okay, wow, that was kind of a long beat. All right, we're gonna do a giveaway, all right? We lost 200 people during that lame white boy freestyle, so only the real fans are here for the giveaway, all right? Only the real fans are here for the giveaway now, all right? My stop loss now is gonna lose me $875, so we're guaranteed to make $1,200 on this trade no matter what. All right, let's see. Let's do a giveaway, guys. Let's do a giveaway. If anybody doesn't know how the giveaway works, all you got to do is spam the dang chat with your USDT address. Just spam the dang chat with your USDT address. All right, and I will screenshot somebody. All right. Countdown from 10, screenshot somebody, and send the money to that person. So let's go ahead and get this on. All right. Ready? All right. Let's see. Here we go. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, I gotta give a major shout to the Crypto Killers. That was good, Crypto Killers. That was good, all right? My mouse was highlighted on the crypto killers when I... See, he used the strategy of the big thing that, yeah, it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, shout out to crypto killers. Let's see. Here we go, guys. There's our screenshot. All right. Shout out to crypto killers. I'm going to just copy and paste this address, man. Copy and paste the address. You know we do it best. We copy and paste the address. All right. There we go. Cool. Man, that was great. Crypto killers, congratulations. Congratulations. All right. We'll get that prize right out to you, man. I'm going to send it right now, all right? Here, give me 1 second. All right, baby, we back. 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 Man. Do I like rap or rock more? Oh, man, I don't know, actually. Probably about the same, to be honest with you. Who asked that question? I just come to the chart and I see, do you like rap or rock more? I like them both the same, to be honest with you. Like, I like them both the same. So, you know, when I grew up, I'm obviously, you know, mucho blanco. But, yeah, reminder to look at near. Thank you. We got to look at near. All right, let's look at near. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm mucho blanco, right? But I grew up, like, in a predominantly black area, to be honest with you. I was the only white guy in a lot of my classes in high school. So I was exposed to hip-hop music also very early in my life. Yeah, but I didn't start to get into rap until like 2002, 2003, right? So I didn't even know who Snoop Dogg was until Drop It Like It's Hot came out, right? So I don't have a rich hip-hop background. I didn't like go down that road until later, so I have a lot of missing links in my hip-hop knowledge, right? But obviously I was a guitar player in a heavy rock band, you know, professionally. I did that for 3 years. So, you know, I like them both, man. I like them both. I just like music in general. When I was a real young kid, I listened to classical music and jazz. I'm not even kidding. I listened to the classical station and the jazz station. That was what was up. You know? Alright, let's see. NEAR. Let's take a look at NEAR. Well, we are obviously coming back down to backtest this. Alright? We're obviously coming back to backtest this, okay? So I have to say, alright, let's actually pull it down a little bit more. Just like all these other coins we've been talking about, right? If Bitcoin is going to hold support here, this is great support for NEAR. Absolutely beautiful. This is the support resistance flip of the year. The last 2 years. Really. 3 years, actually. May 2022. The support resistance flip of the last few years. In addition to that, we are bouncing from our 786 Fibonacci 886. Let's put on market cipher. So you could make the case. No, you couldn't even make that case. It's tough. Let's go to the daily. The daily is looking like, you know, look, if we're going to continue, if Bitcoin's going to bottom out and not lose 70K, NEAR looks really good, I'll be honest. If Bitcoin's going to get a 50% pullback, NEAR looks like it wants to also come back down quite a bit lower, all right? But we are at key support. And the daily looks like, the daily absolutely, objectively has a bullish divergence here, right? So I'd say we have a pretty clear, like, line in the sand right now, which is this green box. For more confirmation, I would say, right? Well, oh, hang on. For more confirmation, right? I would say we would want to see a sign of strength on this, okay? We would want to see us take these highs and then come back down for our retest. And that would be a sign of strength for NEAR, right? Change market structure locally. We're in a downtrend, high, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low. If we make now a higher high, and we come back for a higher low, that's a real sign of strength for NEAR, all right? So, why can't you find the winners in the chat? Well, there's only two options. Either A, you can't find it because you have it on top chat, which only shows certain chats. Or B, you just really can't find things because you're not good at finding things. Alright? Yngwie Malmsteen? Yeah. I was a big fan of Yngwie Malmsteen. Alright? I was a big fan of Yngwie Malmsteen myself. You asked my mom's maiden name. I don't know, should I give it? My mom has a Cuban maiden name. Why don't I use the 0.5 fib? Because I don't really like the 0.5 fib, alright? I just find that it's not really helpful for me, okay? It's just not really helpful for me. Rage Against the Machine? Yeah, I was into Rage Against the Machine a little bit. Not too much. You know, I was into like the emo music, alright? I was into like emo, pop punk kind of stuff. And then I got into like 80s hair metal. 80s hair metal was my gateway drug into actual metal. Which got me into like European, like melodic death metal. And I eventually ended up in like the metalcore scene in the United States. You know, the As I Lay Dying type stuff. You know, heavy breakdowns and stuff with singing choruses for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Soilwork. Ooh, what a great band, actually. What a great band. Am I a Fender or PRS or a Jackson guy? I definitely prefer Jackson over them all. But I landed on, shout out to Crypto Killers. He said, thank you, Jason. Mad love and respect to you, bro. Thank you so much, Crypto Killers. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I ended up using LTD guitars. But right now, the only electric guitar I actually own is a Gibson Les Paul. It's actually a beautiful guitar. Shout out to Mike. Okay, he says, do you like rap rock more because the freestyles are great, but the pump song also goes hard? Yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on the Warped Tour lineup? I thought Warped Tour was over. But yeah, I played Warped Tour before. I never played the whole tour, but I did play a few dates on it at one point. But yeah, I was always a fan of Warped Tour, those kinds of bands, you know. You know, it transitioned a lot. It started out being like a punk thing, and then it moved into more like a metal thing as the metal became more popular than the punk. Fit for a King, Parkway Drive? Yeah, that kind of genre, man. Yep, exactly. Fit for a King. I used to play shows with them before they were big, actually, believe it or not. Back when my band was bigger than their band. And Parkway Drive, who doesn't love Parkway Drive, honestly? Who doesn't love Parkway Drive? Do I like newer As I Dying stuff? I do, man, I do, right? It's more shreddy, which I like. Because, what's his name, dates George Lynch's daughter or whatever, right? Doesn't Nick from As I Dying date George Lynch's daughter? So he shreds more now or something to keep up with his father-in-law or something? I don't know. In Flames, what a great band, honestly. Hawthorne Heights, what a great band, you know? Dillinger Escape Plan also. Iron Maiden, man, I used to really like Iron Maiden a lot. There's a time when they were one of my favorite bands, you know? But, yeah, Iron Maiden, definitely a great band. See, I'm a guitar player, so I always like the guitar work. I like the Iron Maiden, I like the guitar solos and all that kind of stuff. That's what led me down the road of, like, the 80s metal. Obviously, like, Ozzy Osbourne's guitar players, Randy Rhoads and Jake E. Lee. And then later on, you know, Zakk Wylde. They were inspirational to me, especially Randy Rhoads with his neoclassical sound, which kind of led me down the road of like listening to bands like Children of Bodom when they first hit the scene in the late 90s, super neoclassical sound. And then like that more melodic, kind of like European Norther and bands like that, you know. Marty Friedman, great guitar player. AFI, man, I forgot about AFI. That was a great band as well. Disturbed, yeah, I used to listen to Disturbed. The first band I ever, the two first albums I ever owned was Linkin Park Hybrid Theory and Sum 41 All Killer No Filler, alright? So, I ended up with those two CDs when I was like 10. And, those are two great albums, by the way. So, that was my beginning of music. Killswitch Engage, man. I love Killswitch Engage. Buckethead, I love Buckethead. Eddie Van Halen. Yeah, obviously, very inspirational as well. You know what's funny about Linkin Park is I will listen to their album Hybrid Theory now, you know, as a 34-year-old man, and I'm just as blown away by it now as I was when I first heard it. And, you know, I've been through a lot as far as like music goes, like recording, and it's just amazing their level of songwriting, their level of production. Back in 2000, they were on a completely different level, man, than all these other new metal bands coming out. You listen to other bands that were like comparable to Linkin Park as far as genre goes, and like Linkin Park is just like miles ahead. Their production is amazing. I guess because they had a DJ in their band, but you listen to just little things they did, just little things that they did with the vocals and just the mix and the layers and the songwriting. It's just amazing. It blows all these other bands out of the water. But it's funny because, you know, that's the kind of stuff you don't realize when you're a kid. You only realize it going back. They were a really, 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 really great band. Linkin Park, man. I mean, I guess they're still around, but Chester's not here anymore, sadly. Yeah, right. Led Zeppelin. I tried to get into Led Zeppelin, you know. I tried to. I appreciate them as far as, like, you know, they were definitely pioneers in the genre, but I can never really get into them too much, you know. Everyone got started with Sum 41 back in the day. Yeah, man. 9 Inch Nails. Linkin Park Reanimation. That was good too, right? Yeah. So I remember the first time I listened to High Voltage. High Voltage was a song, I think, that, like, Mike Shinoda did, like, way back in the day, and then he put it on Reanimation. That was the first rap song that I really could jive with. That kind of led me down listening to more rap music, honestly. You bought Hypertheory on vinyl. That's crazy. You have flames in your arms because of Chester? That's crazy. Yeah, I'll never forget that the picture of them on the back of the album cover. They all had, like, different color spiky hair, and Chester had the flames. It was pretty cool. I mean, at the time, I thought it was cool. What about Deftones? Sub wants to know about Deftones. I could never get into Deftones, man. I appreciate their musicality and their songwriting, but I just could never get into it, you know? Is Bitcoin still going up? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. You know, we're waiting for 89K. If everyone expects a pump, why would it happen? Well, I don't know. One of the reasons I took along is because everyone was waiting for lower. So I don't know who everyone is. My Bitcoin, my first target is $89,000. All right. So 89,000 is my target, and then if we break that, we're going to like 96K. Yeah, Pharaoh Monk. He was featured on that song, High Voltage. Yeah. You're right. All right, Divine Hood also likes Linkin Park. That's what's up, man. Blink-182. Yeah, you know, I could get down. I was never super into Blink-182. Not that I didn't think they wrote catchy music. I was not one of the bands I was super into, you know what I'm saying? Your son-in-law plays in Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy is also a great band. I love Fall Out Boy, actually. I was actually, funny enough, I was just listening to Fall Out Boy last week. A great band, honestly. Great band. Great songwriting. Patrick Stump's vocals are great. Can't understand a dang word, but you don't have to, alright? Dream Theater is a good band, yeah, for sure. Meshuggah, very technical band, alright? I listen to Meshuggah when I can't figure out what level I want to take a long trade from, so I listen to Meshuggah, right? And I pull my fib on their polyrhythms. Children of Bodom, yeah, I used to love Children of Bodom. Like, there was a time where Children of Bodom was literally my favorite band. For a while there. What do I think about 30 Seconds to Mars? I appreciate them, right? I never really got into them. Do I like Slipknot? Yeah, so I never got into Slipknot like that, but I really do appreciate them as musicians and writers. And like Corey Taylor is like an amazing vocalist, an amazing songwriter. The theatrics that they brought, absolutely amazing. The musicianship was amazing, like very technical, like musicianship. They're a great band. All right. I'm not a rapper. No, I'm not a rapper at all. All right. If I had to label myself as a musician, I'm a metal guitarist. All right. A Day to Remember. Yeah, good band. You know, I liked them back when they were heavy. You know, Plot to Bomb the Panhandle, and I liked them when they went straight up. No, I'm just joking. They didn't go straight up. But I liked them when they got, more melodic, too. Yeah, Corey Taylor. He's something else. Metallica, of course. You have to like Metallica in the sense that, as far as, like, metal music goes, they really did so much for the genre. Animals as leaders. Yeah, like Tosin Abasi. Excellent guitar player. Like, really the kind that will just blow your mind, right? I appreciate Animals as leaders, but I never like listen to them for fun. Like, to be honest, I just appreciate how good they are, right? I saw them live a few times. Why'd I never mention Pink Floyd? I could never get into Pink Floyd, Addy. It was too psychedelic for me, or too trippy. I just couldn't get into them, all right? Couldn't get into them. Guns N' Roses, of course. Who doesn't like Guns N' Roses, Rancid. Oh my goodness, bro. Assuming the gender here, bro. I used to really love Rancid a lot. Man. What were some songs I really liked? Roots Radicals was a song I really enjoyed. Man, it's been so long. What are the names of these songs? I can't remember them now, even. What was the one that had the epic bass solo? You remember that song that had the epic bass solo in it? By Rancid? Oh my goodness. What was the name of that song? My brother would know. Victor Wooten. Oh man, what a bass player. I love Victor Wooten. Rancid went to your high school? Time Bomb? I like Time Bomb, right? Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. But was that the one that had I don't think that was the one that had the bass solo in it. There was a song that had an epic bass solo. What about Lorna Shore? Yeah, Lorna Shore is absolutely amazing, okay? Their vocalist is absolutely insane, amazing. Their guitar players are amazing. I know, well, I don't actually really know them at all, really, because when that band first started, I don't think they have any original members. Do they have one original member left? I don't know. I used to play shows with them all the time. Like, just when we were all local bands, all right? I used to play shows with them all the time. Maxwell Murder. Yes, bro. Oh, man. Have I ever heard of Spoken? No, I have not. I have not. When do I usually use 100x leverage? I don't usually use 100x leverage. My brother's an epic bass player, man. My brother's such a good bass player. He has like a 7-string bass. He'll slap the bass. He'll play all this like 2-hand tapping stuff with his 7-string. Yeah, Maxwell Murder for that bass solo. I remember the first time I heard that bass solo, man. I remember my brother learning that bass solo. I used to like to play, me and my brother would play Rancid a lot because it was easy for me. I'm a guitar player. I have not heard the Architects' new song. I haven't heard it. Ruby Soho! Man! Yeah, that was such a good song. Destination unknown. Ruby, 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 Ruby Soho. Yeah, that was my jam. Man, Offspring. Yeah, people mentioned Offspring. Yeah, I never use 100x leverage, honestly. Shout out to 6Juanita. What's the max leverage I've ever used? 100x, I think. 100x, I think. I've never listened to Operation Ivy, Eddie. I've never heard of it. Black Flag. I was never really into Black Flag. They got super weird. But they're definitely, a band that they made their mark, right? Do I listen to Christian music regularly? If I'm gonna listen to music, it's usually some kind of Christian music, yeah. I don't really listen to a lot of music anymore. I know that sounds crazy. I don't really listen to a lot of music anymore, except the music on these live streams, right? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I very rarely listen to music in my normal life. It's weird. Cradle of Filth. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, I used to listen to them back in the day. OP Ivy is rancid, basically. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, you're right, Divine Hood. I forgot. We used 200x leverage on Kaspa Crew Game Day and got liquidated immediately. That's crazy. Yeah. All right. Someone wants to look at Cardano. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a look at Cardano. Okay. So, Cardano. Oh, All That Remains. Splashfire Films. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Such a good band. But you know what? Rest in peace to their guitarist, alright? That was a really sad story. But, alright, Jason Richardson filling in on guitar for All That Remains is probably one of the best things I've ever heard in my life, alright? Jason Richardson nailing those dang guitar solos, alright, live is one of the best things I think I've ever heard, man. In fact, I almost want to listen to some of that right now. You know, man, Jason Richardson just absolutely crushing those guitar solos. Man, yeah, shout out to Splashfire Film. All right, Cardano, Cardano, man, we got off on a trail. We got off on a trail with that one, huh? So Cardano has come down to get a bounce from the macro value area high and golden pocket zone. Okay. Honestly, I have to be honest with you. So far, based on market structure alone, the fact that we made this low, made a higher low, changed market structure, closed the candle above the POC of the range, come down to backtest the value area low of the range. That looks pretty bullish to me, right? That looks pretty dang bullish to me. If, just the chart alone looks really bullish. The fact that we came down to key support, got a bounce, made a higher low, made a higher high, closed the candle above the POC of the range, come down to the value area low, perfect bounce. If we close the daily candle, you know, back in this area, I'd say it looks good for more upside, honestly. I mean, again, I have, and the 4 hour looks great too, honestly. The 4 hour has a bullish divergence at this low, at this higher low. And so I have to bring it back to Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin's actually gonna bottom out from here and we pump against what everyone feels, then Cardano looks really good. Cardano looks really good. I'm glad I took profits where I took profits on this trade, even though I feel that we're gonna continue up here. I feel that we're gonna continue up here. Have I ever heard of all-time low? Of course, man. Of course. I loved all-time low, man. In fact, I saw them live in 2008 with Mayday Parade and The Main at the Starland Ballroom in New Jersey. Yeah. And Mayday Parade, honestly, is probably one of my favorite bands of all time as well. I have a lot of favorite bands of all time. Do I have a favorite hymn that I like to sing? Yeah, my favorite hymn is... And Can It Be, also known as Amazing Love by, I think it was one of the Wesley brothers. That's my favorite hymn of all time. Had that played at my wedding. Our Pink. He doesn't listen to music because he makes his own music. Shout out to 6 Juanita. Listen to Orthodox Church chant. I'd be down. I've been on the treadmill for hours. Yeah, for sure. BB King, an absolute legend, honestly. What happened? That Bitcoin started pumping out of nowhere? I think it was that Jason Kasper longed it, you know? 3 hours ago. I think that's why. Because, yeah, I longed it right here, right? What happened was this. We had bullish divs on Market Cipher B bouncing from the 786. We had a bullish CBD divergence. And everyone was waiting for lower. So I figured like it was a good time to get a little pump in, alright? This is a scalp trade. But honestly, This is our first sign of strength here. The fact that we have changed market structure on the hourly, right? We have changed market structure on the hourly here. So this could be the start of something a little bit more here, guys. But so far, scalp only, all right? Why no fart coin in the crypto reserve? I don't know. We need some fart coin, all right? We need some fart coin up in here. What's up with Litecoin? Dusty, how much know if Bitcoin's a good stock? You know, it's a decent stock. Their CEO's a scumbag. Wait, shout out to rpink. So is it official? Do we officially know what coins are being added to the reserve? Do we know what coins are being added to the reserve? Corrosion of conformity? I've never heard. Bring Me the Horizon? Oh man. You know, Bring Me the Horizon is an absolutely amazing band, in my opinion. They were pioneers in the genre of dressing like women, but being super heavy, alright? And, you know what's funny? Not funny, but you have to give it to Bring Me the Horizon, okay? They're still out there. They're massive now. They're huge. They're such a big band. And what's so crazy is they started like super heavy, like straight up deathcore. I mean, Pray for Plagues era. And then they did this like transformation where now, I don't know, I heard a song by them recently, sounded like My Chemical Romance almost. They like have no genre limits, it seems, but let's be honest. Excellent songwriters. Ollie Sykes with the vocals, you know, he had that ability to make such catchy vocals. I mean, super influential. One of the most influential metal bands of the 2000s. I mean, if it weren't for Bring Me the Horizon, probably there'd be so many bands that would never exist, right? So, man. I used to love Bring Me the Horizon. And then that album that came out, what album? After Pray for Plagues, what had the album that had Chelsea's Smile on it? That was an excellent album as well. You know? And Ollie Sykes, he made it cool to do that kind of scream that was like not really a scream. It was like, ah! I could never do it. A sing scream. You know. I could never do it. Shout out to Lost Liberty for the super chat. Can you check the Telcoin chart? Absolutely, bro. Brand New. Oh, man. I used to love Brand New as well. Between the Buried and Me. Oh, my goodness, bro. Man, I'll never forget the first time I heard Alaska, the album. Specifically, Selkie's The Endless Obsession. I remember my friend Mike, he said, Jason, you gotta check out this song. This is the first time I ever heard Between the Buried and Me. I listened to Selkie's The Endless Obsession. And, I remember hearing the intro of the song, you know. It has that, like, weird time signature with the synth, and then it goes with the same riff with the guitar and everything. And I'm like, bro, this is so awesome. He's like, just wait, man, just wait, right? And, of course, then you get to the instrumental part with the epic, like, jazz guitar solo that, like, turns into this, like, melodic thing that ends with those arpeggios. Oh, man. Those arpeggios at the end. Those sweeps. In fact, that song was one of the main reasons why I wanted to learn how to sweep pick so badly. And yes, I did learn that part, you know. Such a good song. Alright, let's check out Telcoin. It's only a good song if you actually like music, alright? If you don't actually like music, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand, okay? So if you're a normie, don't even try and listen, alright? Don't try. I've tried to show normies that song, they just don't understand, okay? You have to really like music. You have to be able to feel music in your soul. Alright, let's see. So Telcoin right now, the daily time frame is giving us a bearish sign here. The 4 hours giving us a bullish sign. This is very, very key support. We are bouncing right now from a Fibonacci golden pocket and a value area high. All right. This is super key. I would say this. This is a knife catch, honestly. If you're going to long now, it is a knife catch. But I would say because of the 4 hour, because of the support that we're on, this isn't really even, man, what sucks is the risk to reward on this. The risk to reward on this really does suck. I like how we've taken the lows. We've taken the highs on Sunday. We've taken the lows today. We have a bullish divergence. We're back inside the local range here. Let's see. Man, this looks nice. The only thing I'd say that would make this nicer would be just a nice little back test of 75.27 to come back down to the historic low. That would give us a nice risk to reward. It looks nice. You know, this is key support. It's just like everything else. If Bitcoin's going to take a tumble, then so is everything else. You know what I'm saying? You're glad Bring Me the Horizon was never a Joey Sturgis band? Yeah, that's another thing that really set them apart. Because those Joey Sturgis bands, I mean, don't get me wrong, Joey Sturgis, an amazing producer, had the ability to take mediocre teenagers and turn them into the most amazing sounding bands and really honestly step the production up in the genre in general. Joey Sturgis marked a turning point in the metalcore genre where you had to up your game, right? You had to up your game now. You had to up your game in the studio. But yeah, Bring Me the Horizon never went down that road, and so it kept them more raw. Kept them more legit. And it's a good thing they didn't go down that road, honestly. You're right. But I love Joey Sturgis. You know, in my opinion, he also helped to really define the genre. Joey Sturgis really helped to define the metalcore genre. You know, the Asking Alexandria core genre and Attack. I'm pretty sure both worked with him. August Burns Red, great band. Shout out to Splashfire Films. So many girls love Bring Me the Horizon. Well, I mean, come on, have you seen Alex Likes Hair? How could you not love Bring Me the Horizon? You know? You know Bring Me the Horizon personally? That's what's up. That's what's up. That is what's up. Lasers. You were never a fan of how they replaced all the drum sounds? Yeah, you know, I did enjoy that. Like, I liked it because, you know, I'm of the opinion that, like, if you're gonna record an album, let it be, like, the best representation of, like, what you hear in your head, you know? So, I would rather have the album be absolutely perfect. As long as you can play it live, I'm all in favor of production and stuff like that, you know? I really am. But there's a big difference between, you know, a lot of bands couldn't even come close to it live, right? That's the real problem. Miss May I, they were a Joey Sturgis band too, and then it's funny because then they recorded an album without Joey Sturgis, and and his vocals were so different, man. You know, they were very different, and it's hard to tell. Was it some Sturgis sprinkling on there, or was it just he decided to go different? I don't know. But shout out to Alex O in the house. Do I know who Raul Paul is? It sounds like really familiar. Sounds really familiar. Best one-hit wonders. Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne is the best one-hit wonder ever. And honestly, that whole album, Fountains of Wayne, that album that Stacy's Mom was on, an excellent album. All right, I think that's the best one-hit wonder ever. Man, guys, I have to actually head out. All right, I'm so sorry. I would chill and talk about music all day, but let's take one last look here at the Bitcoin price. All right, it is getting a pump. All right, God bless you guys. In Jesus' name, thank you so much for stopping on in. Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, peace, guys.